Whew. Alright. Let's get it started. There we go. Game sound will start, game audio will kick in as soon as I tab over to the game. I was just making sure that Stream Manager and everything is... There we go. Game audio. So, I already set up the campaign. Decided, like, you know what? I wanted to start up a Bannerlord game. I haven't played Bannerlord on stream in a while. I hadn't really been playing it a lot, period. Honestly, the last time that I really picked up Bannerlord and decided to just play the shit out of it and actually, like, put some hours into a campaign was 1.8, I believe. It was 1.7 or 1.8, so it was a little while ago. So I was like, you know what? Now that it's, you know, quote unquote 1.0, you know, fucking release out of early access, however you want to word it. I'm gonna give this game another shot. So the other day I fired it up, started putting a mod list together of just kind of basic quality of life mods and stuff. A few extra weapons and armor, you know, basic stuff, diplomacy, all that. A few extra mods just for shits and giggles to add like more arenas and stuff like that. And of course the most necessary mod, full tournament and arena XP. Because that's how I get my characters overpowered as fuck, is by just doing shit tons of tournaments and practice fights. But you know, I decided I wanted to do like a long-term campaign, one that I play a lot of over a long period of time. You know, stream here, stream there, a few hours at a time, but just end up having like a long-term campaign that goes on. So what I did is I essentially pre-made my character and clan. So we're not starting out with just one character, even though it's sandbox. So here is our character, Torolf. He's, you know, pretty basic to start out. But then we have several clan members that we're starting out with. 2 brothers and a sister. Svein, Vali, and Hildegun. So for now I have them all just staying at Varcheg, and I'm going to leave it that way just because, for a while, just because they start out with some actual skills, and I want to grind Torolf up and make a little bit of money and, you know, have a few troops under my belt before I start bringing these guys along for anything. For now, they're just going to stay at Varcheg. But, you know. Oh, there's one setting on. Oh, hey! How we doing today, Dumpling Master? Thank you for following. Anyways, this is just going to be the early game. A lot of dicking around in tournaments and arena, killing looters, all the fun early game stuff. I would like to start out by recruiting at least a couple troops so that we're not just completely alone, since we're, you know, very low level at the moment. So we'll recruit 10 guys. Most of them will likely die very early on, but that's okay. I think we'll probably warm up with a practice fight just to develop weapon skills a little bit. We'll probably level up quite quickly if we do a couple of these. Just started? Yeah, just started. Actually, just fired up the game. Hello! So, one thing I did mod quite a bit is the leveling curve. I kind of messed with settings. So, early game, we're actually going to level up really fast. But late game, we're going to level up a little slower. But we're not even going to get to mid or late game tonight, obviously. It's just going to be early game. But I kind of wanted to set it up as like a long-term, almost kind of role-play campaign. That, you know, we're going to start out slow, take our sweet time. I'm not going to power gun the shit out of it, but start out just kind of supporting our family, making some money. Since we do start out with 3 younger siblings and no parents, we're essentially clan leader. Ooh, I got shot in the back. Oh no, the two-handed guys are all out already. I would like to get some two-handed skill though, so that's actually pretty convenient. We need to work on a one-handed and two-handed skills, because later game especially I'll be using two-handed a lot. Once we have really good armor. Switching Halifax is... Oh, nice, nice. So, we lost that one, but that's fine. We're not here in the practice fights to make money, we're here in the practice fights for experience. So we do need to level up. One-handed. I always take deflect for the handling, and let's see, movement speed. I don't remember what a lot of the perks do because it's been so long since I played, played like seriously at all. Hit points is always good, and I'm gonna, once I have high athletics, I'll be booking ass even in full armor anyways, so more hit points would be good for now. I want to start padding these stats up. Soy la criatura, el gablino, la criatura, el abominación. Yes, they call me El Goblino. Adios, boomero. I don't know how to say boomer in Spanish. They wanted two-handed swords for one-hit kills. Oh yeah, but here's the thing: is that one of the best ways mid to late game to farm money is to basically just go out with two-handed maces and knock as many people out as possible and just take a ton of prisoners. It's like it's just free money. Which is why we actually probably will put one in roguery already, because we won't make a lot of money off of selling bandits as prisoners, but what that will do is start leveling our roguery, which means late game we'll just be making bank off of prisoners. And of course, if we take the right perks for it, later on we'll be able to recruit bandits to our parties, but usually I just go with actual real troops because they're better, right? Like, they have more potential for growth. And I do want to also start growing smithing as well, so we'll keep pumping into endurance. And we're not gonna probably immediately start just smelting everything, but the prisoners escape, true, but you'll still make tons of money off of it if you're not. And they have a lot less chance to escape with some certain perks, and with, as long as you're not going over your prisoner limit. And I usually, if I take a lot of prisoners, I just immediately book it for town to sell them. Anyway, so, yep. Our family members are all chilling here in the tavern. Is there any tournaments going on nearby? We don't know unless we get close to them, so let's check. At least one of the Sturgian cities should have a tournament going on. I don't want to go too far for tournaments. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to turn off DLSS, or make sure it's off, because the thing with this, with the shadow of enemy parties poking through the ground, that was kind of annoying me. And apparently it's linked to DLSS. So, performance, right? No DLSS. Yep, looks like that fixed it. Excellent. I was really hoping that wouldn't require a restart, so I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah? What do you want with us?
What you want with us? What you want with us, governor? I want you to kill. Oh, I forgot I don't have any javelins or anything. Oof. Because I want to level throwing. Ooh. I'm amazed that guy isn't dead. And then I whiff the shot on the next guy, of course. I whiff it again? I think this guy's hair is throwing me off. There we go. There we go. His hair is throwing me off. I should do it underhand. There we go. Oh, dude, he said the B word. I'm gonna get canceled. He said the B word.
Bastard.
Sorry, we get a little goofy around here. We get a little silly. We get a little wacky sometimes. I'm gonna be taking everything because I'm gonna be breaking down all those weapons and using that to level smithing in the early game. Like I said, I'm not gonna super power game anything, but I do want to be like working on my skills. At pretty much any given point, I want to be making sure that skills are being leveled. Take maneuvering, the superior choice. That you didn't speak Spanish. Don't know if there is kind of halberd style weapons in the game. I wouldn't say there's halberds specifically in vanilla, but there's glaives and things like that. They're actually some of the best weapons in the game because it's far quicker to swing a two-handed weapon from horseback than it is to stab with a spear from horseback. So one of the quickest, easiest ways to just rack up mad kills on horseback is to use like a two-handed glaive and just swing. And literally just wade your horse into a crowd of guys and start swinging, and you'll just take people out like crazy. And hablo un poquito de español. My Portuguese is far better than my Spanish because my wife's native language is Portuguese. My best languages, though, I mean, English, Spanish, Portuguese, a little bit of Swedish, a little bit of German, a little bit of Russian. Mostly curse words in a lot of those languages. I've always just liked learning languages, so most of my life, I'm just learning one language or another. Plus, where I grew up and where I live, you know, my hometown, has a lot of Spanish speakers, and we've got a lot of immigrants in this area specifically. So it was like, well, if you're in any sort of customer service business, learn at least basic conversational Spanish. I sell guns for a living, so it was like learn or drown. It gets tiring having to constantly call for someone else to speak Spanish. Alright. No tournament in Revel. That's fine. We kind of want to get a little bit of the lay of the land of what things are going on anyways. We'll try Omor and then Ball Guard. Because you must guard your balls. Oh, there's a tournament in Varcheg. Excellent. If we would have just hung out in Varcheg, we would have been Gucci. I don't think we're gonna bet on ourselves. A lot of languages. I just like languages. It's a hobby. The thing is, I don't speak any of them fluently, like at a native level. I would say Spanish and Portuguese are about equal to closest. But I can hold up a good conversation in either or, but there's still, I need to improve my vocabulary. That's why I don't say like, oh, I'm fluent in these languages. I've got a good conversational grasp of it. Stop trying to hit me with throwing axes, dude. We clowned on those guys. Oh my god. Me and just a Sturgian brigand, and we took those guys out? Damn. You know what? We will bet. Let's bet 300 bucks on ourselves. I don't think I'll bet any more though, because I don't really have that much money. Once I'm confident that I can routinely win tournaments, you know we gonna be making mad money off of betting. A lot of it will just come with having better armor, rather than you know just being higher level. Ow! Come on! Right now we take a lot of damage even from tournament weapons. Oh, my family members are here. I keep forgetting they're in this city, so I was like, what's my family member doing here trying to beat my ass?
See you in hell! Die!
Problem is they're high level. No, they're not that high level. Before I installed the like Sandbox family members mods, I made sure they weren't too OP. I want to get some distance from that spear guy. Or at least get him distracted. That dude is actually dangerous to me when I'm on a horse. Whoop. Damn it. He block-cocked me. Come here, you! Can't ride away from me forever. Dude, I've never been one of those people that like leans in to the corners when I'm playing racing games or something. But I get so I guess immersed would be the right word when I'm playing Mountain Blade sometimes, and I like feel like I'm leaning into my swings like one does with a real sword. Alright, come here. Come here, you. I just want to whack you. There we go. Excellent. No, we're not gonna bet any more money. Because I'm not that confident we're gonna win. Still. Throwing skills is such ass. I don't want to like throw the fight by trying to just use throwing weapons. Shit. See, this is why I wasn't so confident. I'm not sure I'm gonna win this one. I need to get them where only one of them at a time can hit me. Okay, okay, okay. We're gaming. We're gaming. We're gaming. Gamer. Gamer juice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I thought I fucked it up there. Ooh. Oh, we're not gaming. We're not gaming. My shield broke. Well, good thing we didn't go all in on betting on the tournament. Good thing, because we lost in the last round. Well, no, the second to last round. We lost in the semifinals. Oh, all right. It's okay. We didn't waste all of our money. We still need to sell stuff and all that. So smelt that pitchfork just for the smithing XP. See, we got some more one-handed XP. So that's good. And I always take form-fitting armor. Okay, weapon handling is good. Weapon handling is good. But decreases your armor weight by 15%. To me, that seems way better. If you're gonna be on foot, thank you. If you're gonna be on foot, I think armor weight is way more important. Otherwise, armor slows you down so much. All right, since I want to keep up the pace of these ones leveling up pretty fast, I'm gonna go ahead and pump another attribute point into Vigor. Because one thing I also did to kind of balance out that we're leveling up quicker in the early game is the attribute limit is no longer 10. It is 15. So we can really specialize more. And let's see though. Putting just one into scouting would be good just to like keep the learning rate up. Because scouting's one of those just universally useful skills. Ooh, 10 Sea Raiders. That's a little much for us right now, I think. Oh yeah, half of our army still recruits, so I think 10 Sea Raiders might be a little much. We need to cut these boys' teeth on more. Oh my god!
You want trouble?
This drug in everyone. Well, I don't think our boys are gonna get much XP or loot from this one. The entire Sturgian army showed up for this fight. These poor 5 guys are about to get their burger and fries. Oh, I went way early with that shot. What was I thinking?
What were they thinking?
Yeah, that was almost sad. That's like watching someone kick a puppy. It's just like, okay. Okay, you got him. Okay, you got... No, no. Please. If it's just the 6 of them, I think we can take them. But it's 6 and another party of 8. That might be a bit much for us. But I'm definitely willing to take on almost 20 looters if we can isolate them to just the looters.
You! Stop!
Shit.
Give us your silver. We're not playing games.
No. No. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Alright. We're gonna have to play this really defensively.
Footman! Move!
I just need to get most of them on me. We need to play the ring around the rosy with these guys and get them all separated and start taking them out piecemeal. The ones that, ow. Oh shit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, guys, help. What? I whiffed that?
Oh my god.
Okay, they're down 1. How are these guys so deadly accurate with their rock throwing, huh?
Onwards!
And I basically want to keep
Footman, hear me! Get moving!
moving these guys away. Skirmishing tactics. Shit, I need to rescue this guy. Nope, he's dead. Too late.
Die, you bastard!
Rescue mission.
Forward!
Shit. Damn, yeah, I'm trying to, but this looks like it's probably gonna be a wash. We just need to fight it out. Yep. Should just run through him. Problem is I have no armor. And I'm still so low level. So, that's fine. This early on, it's so easy to recoup from a loss. We'll get drug around by the looters for a while, and then we'll recover. Thing is, it's still more experience. I'm gonna take the Kenshi attitude, which is like losing only makes you stronger. Okay, so we ransomed ourselves, but now we are going to need to heal up and recover, money-wise. So first thing, we're gonna wait in town to heal up a bit, which hopefully we might get a couple points in medicine. Unless no, we don't have any like attributes or anything in medicine yet, so or in intelligence yet, so it's not gonna really raise, but it's fine. We'll get up to about half health, maybe a little more. Now we'll go for like 70%. We're not in a hurry. We'll get some more. A defeat is a defeat, yes, but as long as you're alive to tell the tale, you can recover. Especially this early on, troops are incredibly cheap to replace. So it's not as massive as if I lost like a 300-man veteran army that cost many weeks of time to recruit and train up, and you know, a lot of money into upgrading those troops. I know, copium's in the chat. copium. But that's just how it be. Might do another arena fight or two just to get a little more experience, especially in throwing. We need it. Oh, god damn it. They always do that. They move out of the way as soon as I've thrown my weapon. Oh, gamer moment. How did that hit me? How did that hit me, bro? You, sir, are not playing fair. Hey, stop that. Oh, you think you're a gamer, huh? You think you're a gamer. Oh, you think you're a gamer. Ow. Somebody shot me in the back. Oh. Alright. That's it. You're getting the axe treatment. And you non-lethally shot me in the shoulder with your blunt. Oh! Alright. That guy was a gamer. That guy is what we call an epic Minecraft gamer. Alright. But we did level up. I'm thinking... This is always a tough decision. We get throwing... I think early game I'll go throwing spears. And basically be javelin cav. But I think a little later on, when I've decided, like... When I've gotten to the point where I can go full massive body armor and a big two-handed weapon without worrying about getting one shot, is when I'll start pulling out bow and arrow and really like really specking into it, because of the whole thing that like a bow and arrows takes up 2 of your slots. You got 2 more slots, so you can either go with sword and shield or weapon and shield, or a two-handed and more arrows. So I figure eventually I'll probably end up making like a badass two-handed sword, and then go with a really good bow and 2 quivers of arrows, so I can just be an absolute pest on horseback. Because I really think like lances aren't worth it unless you're just got a massive cavalry, just due to the fact that it's like 1 attack and then you've got to pull back and reset. If you're just balling in with a two-handed sword or a two-handed axe on horseback, you can just keep swinging and just keep taking guys out. Boom, 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 boom. So, we'll see as things go on. But I think I am going to go ahead and probably put 1 into social and into charm, because we'll start doing actual quests at some point, and you get better rewards if you have better charm, and people like you more. And that will lead later on being able to do easier persuasion checks on NPCs like lords and stuff like that, and we will be a lot better set up to do that if we already have at least a couple points in social and have leveled charm a bit. But let's go pick some easy fights. Some easy fights to start leveling up these recruits that we got. Damn. Usually all I find is like looters, and now I'm finding all these freaking sea raiders. Alright, excellent. We were able to pick a fight with just looters this time.
Warriors! Move out!
We get a little more money. I'll start looking at maybe buying some throwing weapons for me. Oh, I flubbed the hell out of that. Good, we managed to separate a couple from the pack. You know what? It's easy to just kill you with my axe. I get that spears are a hard weapon to replicate in games. Because of just the nature of the weapon and how it works. But so we're gonna lose a couple of these. Ow. But others will become better for it. I'll let them finish him off. Excellent. Excellent. So we lost 3 men, but we rescued 4. So it's a net gain. Lose 3 men, gain 4 men. Shit. Sea Raiders caught up to us. Well, we'll assign this skill, first. Problem is we're at like half health.
Warriors, forward!
So I want to get them to waste a lot of their throwing weapons on me, a moving target, so that they can't use them on my poor or unarmored shieldless boys. So, get a comfortable distance away from them. Get them to throw their spears. Dodge them all because I'm a gamer. Alright.
I'm a little bit of a gamer.
My horse can't dodge them as efficiently, however. Ole, 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 ole. I want to avoid Spear Boy, though.
Die!
Got that guy well and wounded. This guy ran over and is picking up the... Damn it, I forgot they could do that. I thought this was like Warband, they couldn't pick up weapons.
Give him hell! We won!
Holy shit, we did it. We won.
Quarter for the Craven!
Yes, indeed, no quarter for the Craven. We lost 4 dudes, though. But we took valuable prisoners, and boys are getting to the point where they're ready to upgrade. After selling this stuff off, we'll be able to afford, or actually we could afford to upgrade these guys right now, probably, so. Let's go. Once the disorganized penalty wears off, we will be back to Varcheg. A little bit richer. Despite the loss of a couple of our boys. Our sweet, sweet boys. Easily replaceable sweet, sweet boys. So how many am I at now? 12. I think 12 is a good number to start out with. Just, I want to raise these boys up into a little bit of kind of like an elite infantry corps. Then we'll recruit a few archers to start out just for a bandit hunting party, so we're not going crazy with like wages that we're paying out. And then we'll start going town to town, doing a little bit of trading, but a lot of tournament hopping. A few quests along the way. if we find good ones. Problem is the majority of the quests given by notables in Bannerlord suck, unfortunately. So first thing, oh hello. Hello looters.
Yeah? What you want with us?
Yeah? What you want with me?
Ready to work.
Footman! Get moving!
These are just looters.
Charge!
So F1, F3. Sun Tzu's Art of War, page 1, F1 plus F3. Oh, one of these guys got a two-handed weapon, oh shit. A couple of these guys got like two-handed axes, what the hell? When did looters start having two-handed fucking axes? Damn. We also really need to invest in some better armor. At least we only lost one guy. However, we didn't take any prisoners. But that's okay. That's okay. Because we are about... let's make some more charcoal. Excellent. We already got our smithing up to 15. Now we'll sell all this junk. And we will sell all the metal as well. Good, good, good. That's a decent little bit of money. So at least something like this would be a marginal improvement. I'd like to get a helmet, but that's a little expensive. So for now, I guess this is going to be our big armor upgrade. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't want to spend all of our money. Make sure we're saving early, saving often. So we still haven't made it over to some of the other towns. Just to check out what's going on, get a feel for things, you know? A lot of parties running around. But we're not gonna really worry about them anytime soon. No. See, none of those are good. None of those are good, good quests. Let's see, you got anything nice? Not really. As usual in this game, if you want good weapons, you're gonna have to make them yourself. Yeah. We could see if we can maybe win some decent armor and weapons as like tournament prizes as we kind of travel around, you know, killing bandits for money.
What?
I'd also like to start saving up to maybe start investing in workshops in
Onward!
the mid game. But yeah, it's a lot to. I got a lot to roll in my head about where I want to go with things
Get moving!
and the pace I want to take it at. 'Cause like I said, I want to take this campaign fairly slow paced. Play it over a period of time. Kind of have just like a long overarching story. You know what I mean? That's how when I play RPGs, that's how I like to do it.
Attack!
Excellent. Looks like we might might have a casualty-free battle here. Yep. We didn't lose anybody this time. We didn't even have anybody get wounded. That's the way we want these battles to start going every time. Right? So let's make sure we're leveling these guys up as much as we can afford to. What's our daily wage looking like now? 26? That's nothing. That's excellent. So we'll head over to the place where you keep your balls safe. Get a couple points in roguery. Sell all this junk armor. Get a few bucks. A few buck. Oh, we need to make more charcoal. And for now, I'm still at that point where until my smithing level is quite a bit higher, we're just going to sell off materials as we get them other than hardwood and charcoal. The hardwood and charcoal is just to make sure that we can smelt more weapons. Right, let's run these boys down.
We're just harmless travelers.
We're just harmless travelers.
Attack!
Not when I'm done with you. Those two-handed looters are dangerous. That's why I'm like trying to target them first. Cause you see how much he took a third of my health there. I'm trying to like body block that guy. I'd rather me take damage than my troops take damage at this point because I can sleep it off. I don't want them to get killed. Cause they cost money to replace. It's not any sentimental what the fuck was that? Sentimental attachment to my troops. It's more that they cost money to replace. And I've invested money into upgrading them. So I'd rather they continue living. It's a cynical take. Nobody to recruit here. Nothing going on at the arena. Oop, I didn't mean to wait. Anything interesting about weapons? Falchions are good. Two-handed axe. I don't think I want to go into two-handed quite yet. We are going to need a better shield at some point. But I think armor is going to take priority for now. But of course, to buy armor, we need money. And our quickest way to make money is tournaments. There we go. There we go. Tournament time. And a veteran warrior axe is the prize. Well, you know what? I'll make a modest 100 dinar bet this time. Because I'm entering the tournament at fucking half health. Okay, we're definitely, at this rate, we're definitely gonna make it at least to the second round. Doing better than expected. Let's put it that way. Ow! Okay, they're gonna just ram me over with his horse. Meanie. No spears or anything that I can pick up. Alright, we made it to the second round. You know what? I'm throwing another 100 coins into the pile. Because these 2v2s are usually pretty easy. If I don't completely bungle my timing up, oh my god. Brainlet moment. Momento de brainlet. Momento estúpido. Momento estúpido. There we go. There we go. Now we're gaming. You know what? No. I was like, fuck it all in, and now maybe not the best idea. Oh. Shit. Okay. 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 We're gaming. Gaming. I'm a gamer. You know what? Because it's the last match. Oops. I didn't mean to hit cancel. I hit accept. Oh, I fucked that one up. Alright. So I only got 2 of these left. And I threw the last one over him. That's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. For our first tournament win, we made 900 from it. If I wasn't such a pussy, I could have just gone all in and won a shit ton of money off of that. But I'm fighting my gambling addiction, boys. All right. Cavalry. Most of our actual battles are going to be on horseback, so. Persuasion chance, of course. Of course. Yeah, I think I am going to put this stat point into int, though, so we can start gaining some stewardship skill. That will be invaluable. Both early, mid, and late game, it will be invaluable. Let's wait and heal up a little bit, though. I'm not going to move on when I'm just at fucking half health. We'll give the boys a night's rest, alright? They've earned it. And I'm gaining skill points in medicine, finally. Medicine helps so much in just having guys not die. Alright. Now, let's compare... Why is this lagging the fuck out? Oh, I see. Because our mod options are all fucked up. That's fine. We can just do it in the trade window. So that's got way better cut. I'll have to mess with my fucking mod options later. It's fine for now. We just can't... It'll lag the fuck out of it every time we open the inventory screen because I've got the setting on for one of my mods where I can view any item. And so it takes a fucking hard minute to load. Alright. Dude! Weed! Lamau! Dude! Have you seen my weed? This is every Seth Rogen movie.
Dude, somebody stole my weed, dude.
I love making fun of Seth Rogen. I have no idea why. I used to love his movies when I was younger. Like Pineapple Express. That was one of my favorite movies when I was younger.
Give him hell!
Because I was a dumb teenager, you know? But now he's just so cringe that I love mocking that guy. Though of course, as spoken by the Redemption, I did take a little poof of my medicinal vape. Oh, you missed that one. Try another. There we go. We're leveling like gamers. I love fighting these guys because they don't draw melee weapons until the last possible second. So usually it's easy to just essentially like get these guys to just shoot at nothing while you just kill me. Like that. I don't think we took any of them prisoner. No. But we got a masterwork longbow, which I'm going to be selling. Because even if I were using bows right now, that is a bow you cannot use on horseback. So there we go, that's a good little bit of money. Let's start making the rounds. Alright. Not just hunting bandits. Oh, there we go. Oh, Night Runner is like a necessity. Alright. To move fast at night, faster at night, and oh, there we go. There's a tournament going on at Tjall. Y'all want to go to it? Anyways. Go ahead and sell that beer. Just a little more extra money. We'll see if they've got anything good that we can afford. Either of these shields would be better, but I think just to have a basic helm, we'll go ahead and just drop the 1,000 on that one. That'd be a big upgrade in armor, but I don't know. I'm still not willing to drop that much money. Oh, wait. God damn it. I didn't heal up. Once again, I forgot to wait and heal up a little bit. And that on top of the fact that I have very little armor compared to most of these guys ensures the top gamer experience. At least if I die in the first round, there's usually still a pretty good chance that my teammates will carry the round. Ow, 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 ow. Shit. Spear boy got my fucking teammate. I need to let these guys kill each other. And or maybe it would be so much better if I could just hop off horseback real quick. Stop it, sir. Grab this spear. No, you ain't getting away with that. Hey, stop it. Now we're gaming. Kill each other. Yes, do my bidding. Do my bidding, foul knave. This guy just got stuck. Just straight up stuck. Oh, whoa, he's gaming. He decided to block? To block? There we go. It was an incredibly long first round. Why am I having trouble speaking today? I don't know. Either way, we were able to get through it, even though it took a fucking hot minute. I hate these fights. When it devolves into spear versus spear, it's so shit. Because it's just spamming the same 2 attacks over and over again, hoping they hit. Unless you do this. Then it's just killing them 1 damage at a time. And sometimes you'll land a spear shot that might do, 10 damage. But we got it. Alright, a 1v1. That's where I bet max. 1v1s is where I go all in, baby. Oh! Headshot! Headshot! Oh yeah! Headshot! I don't know why I'm being so goofy today. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Not a bit sorry. But I'm just it's just fair warning that I'm being goofy as shit today. I'm being a silly little guy today. I'm being a little goblin. Excellent. Now, did we level up? We did. We are leveling up. We're moving up in the world, gentlemen. Moving up in the world. Alright. It's gonna lag. 52 blunt versus 75 cut. It's getting broken down. And then we will sell the remains there. The wrought iron and iron. Now we actually need to heal. We actually need to take a little bit of time with the boys to just heal up. Oof. You hear that? Y'all hear that? That was me cracking my fucking knuckles. Oh. I got stiff ass knuckles because I've broken my hand, both of my hands several times. And I'm, starting to get a little older. Alright. But every bone I've ever broken, when there's big changes in barometric pressure, big changes in the weather, kills me, and it just really started getting cold here. So it's gotten a little, I've been a little sore and creaky last couple days. Usually clears up within a couple weeks of like the, beginning of like, fall moving into winter. Usually by like a month into winter, I'm Gucci, but it's a fun time for right now. Oh, tiny band of Sea Raiders? Don't mind if I do.
Charge!
Don't mind if I do. Waste your javelins. Oh, you hit my shield with one. Oh, I stabbed that guy in the back of the head and he died. Easy. All three of them died, unfortunately, but what can you do? Can't force them to live and become your prisoner. And brace. Excellent. Alright, boys in the party are leveling. That is good, that is good. From Kulharn. No. We're not marrying off our sister just yet. And definitely not to just some fucking nobody. That I don't have like a working relationship with, alright? Sisters are politically useful to marry off. Alright? 2 XP per day to all troops and party. I like combat tips just because of the recruit better troops from NPCs of your same culture. We are Sturgian culture, and most of the troops we recruit, most of the infantry we recruit at the very least, are going to be Sturgian. So now I'm gonna raise a few of these guys up to be archers. I think it's about time that we start investing in combined arms warfare. All right. It's the future. So we'll keep like these guys here all infantry, of course, but these 5 are going to be our first ranged boys. We could take 7 forest bandits. Are you kidding me? I'll just keep most of them distracted while my troops get close.
One man, here, move out! Oh, forward! Attack!
Alright, horsey distraction tactic. Hello? Yes, please shoot at me and ignore the large mass of men approaching you. Yes, keep shooting at me, keep shooting at me. At least one prisoner out of that. And I didn't lose anybody. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And some decent loot. Nothing crazy good, but you know, it's 7 forest bandits. You can't expect miracles, gentlemen. Though, you know, once I've got these guys trained up a little bit more, I think we can farm the hell out of that hideout. Essentially just wait for it to spawn parties of Sea Raiders and kill them. And kill them. Alright. Trade. Get rid of the armor, arrows, and that shield. Still got a couple charcoal, so I'll be able to smelt that. We're doing good on health. So let's start schwacking small parties of Sea Raiders. That'll level up our troops quite quickly. Oh, we got friends.
Give them hell! Attack!
Hello, Sea Raiders. I brought friends. This is revenge. I don't care that this band of Sea Raiders probably has 0 to do with the one that took me captive, but we're just gonna say our penchant for mass genociding Sea Raiders is going to be revenge. Our casus belli against the Sea Raiders, you could say. Our casus belli. proper Latin. The proper form of Lindsay. Ooh, and we got all the prisoners. And we got the loot. Shit, I ain't gonna complain. But it is our troops level up. Yes. So we're gonna go with Heavy Axeman, because we're not dum-dums. Now what's our wage at? Our wage is still only a 50. That is pretty good. Pretty good. And we're starting to, it's starting to snowball. We're starting to like actually make some money. We're starting to actually game a little bit. Alright. Enter the smithy. Smelt. That axe. And hello. Perish. Alright, we don't have backup this time. But does it matter?
At them!
There's only 6 of them. They will perish before our blades. Just keep throwing your throwing weapons at the quickly circling horse. Ow. One of them somehow managed to actually hit me. However, the distraction tactic worked out beautifully. Once again, Sturgian peasants, I don't want those. I do not want. Alright. However, I took some hits, so we're gonna have to heal up. In the meantime. Oh no, well, these we'll be putting on. Alright. That round shield is actually better. That shitty round shield is actually better than the one I had. Now. Anything is in the weapons department. That's a pretty good spear. But I would prefer to invest in a lance. But no, what we need to do is invest in throwing weapons. Large bag of balanced fish harpoons. These would be good just for leveling up our throwing, just because there's 6 of them. So for now, we'll take those. Oh, I wish we had the money for that. I wish we had that much money. However, we could spend most of our money and get a slight upgrade. Or this would be a slight upgrade and not that much money. So, let's go with that. Alright. And you know what? We'll get some padded van braces just so we have some armor. We're gonna look a little silly for a while. Do you feel silly? Do you feel stupid? So let's actually head back this way a little bit and farm these banditos.
We're just armless shepherds.
My arse.
Give 'em hell!
We just armless shepherds, folks. Alright, my job is gonna be take out the horsemen. Ooh. Oh, I'm amazed we didn't one-shot that guy. Oh, good job, boys. Good job. Come on. Oh, shit. We lost one of our top tier boys? Oh, no. At least the other guy was just wounded. At least the other guy was just wounded. Excellent. So, we actually lost 2 guys. One of them was low tier, though. One of them was just low tier. So, the other people are ready to upgrade, which is good. Good. Alright, rest, recoup. Because we had... And maybe recruit a little bit. If they survive a few battles with us, then they'll be worthy of the price I paid for them. And luckily we even recruit these guys at, you know, a slightly upgraded level. Okay, we got 2 charcoal left, which means we can break both of these down. And then maybe get a little more smithing by getting some charcoal out of that. For a while, we're going to be kind of towing a fine line of running out of charcoal all the time. But it's going to be worth it. In the end, it'll be worth it. Oh, we need to heal up a little bit. Shit. Back to Sibir. We'll rest a little while. Probably a day or so. To get our health back. So I forgot to do that when we were there. Oh, these all suck. Bannerlord quests suck so bad. But then again, Warbands quests mostly sucked too. So I can't say it's out of character. Now our daily wage is up to 66, but we still make well more than that without even trying, so. Especially once we start really going around from tournament to tournament. Because once I'm fairly confident in my ability to win tournaments consistently, we're going to travel the world for a while, alright? We're going to leave Sturgia behind, unless there's tournaments going on in Sturgia. And we're going to go from tournament to tournament, essentially making money. Then we'll come back and we'll invest it at home. And then we'll make a little more passive money. We also sometimes want to, you know, just check on towns and stuff, see if there's any good quests, see if there's any good potential companions, stuff like that. We're gonna start working our way back towards like Varcheg, Balgard, that area.
Archers! Bowmen! Warriors! Infantry! Move! Arrows! Forward! Horsemen! Onwards! Footmen! Move out! Arrows! Get moving!
See if there's a little bit of a high ground their archers can get on over here.
Warriors! Footmen! Bows! Forward! Footmen! Move!
Alright. Let's see if we can game on these guys a little bit. Or do all of them have fucking shields? No, this one doesn't. Teehee. Oh, wow, you missed that one. Try another. Damn, I am missing like crazy.
Footman! Charge!
Good, now that they're all separated around, my infantry should be able to carve through them like a hot knife through snow. Oh, I flubbed that shot. Easy peasy, without a single casualty, mind you. And we captured a Sea Raider Chief. Excellent. Onward, we must guard our balls for a short time. Gird thine loins. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. I really appreciate it. The gun is good. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Ransom our prisoners real quick. Sell the things that we can't break down. Hey, 733 gold, that ain't bad, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, we hit level 25 smithing. Excellent, which means we get efficient charcoal maker. Which means we're really going to start popping off. Alright, we are going to become incredibly powerful. Sorry, it's hard to say that with a straight face. Now, I'm going to put this focus point into medicine, but I'm going to put the attribute into cunning. And then our next one will go into control, so that we have all of them at least 4. And then I'm going to want to focus vigor a little bit to get all these skills up to an acceptable level, like well over 100. And then we'll be focusing endurance, get endurance up to 10, get riding up there, get athletics up there, and we'll start grinding smithing so that we can make some baller weapons for ourselves. Alright, next up, Omor. We'll also need to buy a little more food probably soon. Anything cool going on here? No, we don't want to do any like criminal stuff, like fencing, stolen goods, yada yada yada. All right, let's go to Varcheg, where we've got our siblings living for now. But along the way, hello.
Attack! At them!
There's so few of them, there's no point in like using tactics. There's 4 of them, there's, you know, over 20 of us. Woohoo, and one of them is shieldless. That means he's target practice. He did land, just land one on my shield. Oh my god, he got killed. Damn it. Oh, I keep failing to land shots. Yo. I don't really like these civilian troops though, so I'm gonna actually hold off on them for now, but I will take all their shit and sell it at Varchig. Alright. Oh, and there's a tourney going on. And we're at full health. So let us sell this stuff. Excellent. Some good money. Let's see if we can buy any upgrades with that. For our weapons, falchion would be cool. But that's like all of our money. No. Gotta be smarter than that. Yeah, our shield's been fun. We haven't had shield problems so far. Armor is our biggest problem at the moment. That'd be most of our money, but that would be our armor problem gone for a hot minute. They stole your kill. True. True. So I could get the Huskarl's decorated mail shirt, which is like, this would last me well into like mid to late game. But that would be most of my money. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna make money. We are going to make money. Now we look like a fucking pirate. Alright? But now we look badass. And we're gonna have a lot better armor for fighting in the arena. As soon as the sun comes up, we're going to the arena. We're joining the tournament. And we're going all in. Alright? We are going all in. We are gaming. Okay? And it's 1v1s. 1v1s or 2v2s the whole way. I am in my element. Alright, we'll let this dingus throw all his axes. And then we will belt him with axes as he just runs straight towards us. And usually, yep, that's enough to kill. Oh god. What did I do to him? Remember, we're all in on the money. We need the goddamn money, Arthur. Arthur, we just need some goddamn money. And you got better have some goddamn faith. This time next year we'll be eating mangoes and tahini.
Die, you!
Since we're Spear Boy on foot, the horse guy is almost zero threat to us as long as I know where he's at and can avoid getting sideswiped by him. It's the other guy on foot with a spear that is just an annoying bee of getting stung over and over again. You'd think 10 times getting stabbed in the head would be enough to knock a guy out, but it's spear combat in Mountain Blade, so of course it's just janky, broken mess. Don't get me wrong, I love this game and I love Warband. They're two of my favorite games of all time. That doesn't mean I can't point out their flaws and give them a little bit of shit about it, you know? Some people would mistake me criticizing a game for not liking it. No. I am most critical of some of my favorite games. Alright, another 2v2. All in, baby. Oh, and we got the axe. Alright, this is what you want to have in these 2v2s. You want to be the guy with the shield and the axe. Ow. But see how much less damage we took. That arrow would have taken like a quarter of our health before. Now it took like a fifth. Archer friend, please. Archer friend, please. What are you doing? I'm all in on this. Fuck. There's no way he's gonna kill both of them. We just wasted half of our money. Fuck. Oh. What was he doing? The whole time he was just doing nothing. And then their archer just decided to actually play the smart thing and just kill me. Just gang up on me. Oh, that is disappointing. But you know what? We continue on. How do we only have 19 guys? Oh yeah, we did lose one guy. Brainlet moment. I'm gonna actually hold off on upgrading our troops until we've made a little bit of money. So let's head over to Botania See who we can use a sword, bro. Well, in tournaments you don't get to choose your weapon. In tournaments you get a random weapon. And I do plan on using sword. I do plan on maining sword as my weapon, but tournaments you don't get a choice. All right, you know what? All in, baby. Ow. My bow skill sucks. And it's not going to get too much better because I don't have any focus points in it. Oh, I'm getting bullied. Help. Fuck. But I qualified still. Alright, I qualified still. I made it to the next round. Gaming. 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 I love two-handed sword combat in this game. It is so much a fucking blast. Alright, I'm out of money to bet, so if we lose, boys, y'all might have to go without pay for a couple days. Ooh, we're gaming, we're gaming, we're gaming, we're gaming. Ooh. Alright, alright. We just gotta get through this one. We just gotta win this one. I'm gonna let him come to me. Gaming, gaming, gaming. Thank you, thank you. Alright. That bear head might be better than the helmet we've got on. Let us find out. It's way better. There we go. Alright. I hit level 50 two-handed. No, we're taking the two-handed sword perk. Two-handed swords, buddy. We are going to be a two-handed sword boy by the end of this, alright? I don't think I want to recruit any Battanian troops at the moment, because when I do recruit Battanian troops, I want to recruit the Battanian noble troops. So, because they become such ridiculous fucking archers. They become insano archers. Nothing really I want as far as weapons. About ranged weapons. Yeah, I lose one in that. I need to game. I need to become more skilled with throwing weapons. Used to use the Highwayman. The Highwayman is sick. I've been playing with a lot. Like normally I would play with modded weapons and stuff but usually I just end up making my own weapons. But I do usually make at least one just like baller two-handed sword. Alright. We've got ourselves another tourney to win. And really good horse armor is the reward. Alright, it's everybody versus everybody first round. With two-handed axes. Got him. They really favor those overhead swings, which are just objectively inferior. Alright, we got 2v2. All in, baby. Two-handed sword. Alright, we'll get one of these guys to 1v1 me. Or they let me get behind both of them and I just game for them. Excellent. Yeah. 1v1s again, which means... all in, baby. You know I'm gonna win every 1v1. Every 1v1s are easy. Even Isaiah's I get hit. Usually, for the most part, 1v1s are not difficult. Even if you're a lower level character, 1v1s aren't that hard. It's when you any group fight is where it gets hard, just due to the fact that it doesn't matter even if it's everybody against everybody. People who are supposed to be killing each other. What the fuck is that? Still got him, baby. Still got him. But even people who are supposed to be enemies will gang up on you. Always. That's just like how the AI of the game works. Alright. Let's see how much better that barding is. It's a slight improvement, which means we can make some money off of that. On top of the money we made from betting on ourselves. We have some prisoners to be ransomed. Excellent. So, I guess next stop is probably Roval. Ostican. Head into Vlandian territory. Though I think first, we're gonna head over here real quick and recruit just a couple more troops. What did we just get? Oh, we hit Athletics 100. Yeah, 4% extra damage. Wait, did I have? Oh, I actually leveled up. That's why. Baptized in Blood is really, really good. But 20% cheaper to recruit. Gotta go with it. So, as we said, we're gonna put 1 into control. And we'll put that second point into throwing for now. But then after this, we're going to get Vigor to at least 10. And then Endurance to probably 8. Before we focus anything else. Oh, these are all noble troops. I don't want those guys yet. But we'll take 5 just Sturgian recruits. And we
Back
will
off, stranger, unless you want
level probably 3 of them into archers and
Infantry! Onwards! Arrows!
or actually we'll
Move
probably
out!
make all of them archers.
Riders,
We already
get
got 20
onwards!
infantrymen.
Warriors! Forward! Bowmen! Move!
So we'll probably make all these guys archers. Just have more archers. If you already allied yourself to a country, I don't think I'm gonna ally myself to any specific country for a while. At this point, I'm not even really a mercenary. I'm like a traveling tournament guy with a bodyguard of like 25 guys. I want to make... Essentially what I'll probably do is eventually I'll end up forming my own kingdom. But I think I'll probably eventually join Sturgia for a while. And then, you know, build up my influence, build up my relations with all the lords of Sturgia, and then, like, just build up a few fiefs, build up a big army, and then, go independent and basically take over. Yeah, I actually like the Sturgian light cavalry, the javelin cav they have, but usually what I do when I play in Sturgia is I end up just kind of going over to the Khuzaits and recruiting troops from them and having them be my cavalry, and then mostly concentrating on infantry for Sturgia, and then I'll recruit either Batanian nobles as archers or Vlandians and just use crossbowmen, depending. Vlandian crossbowmen are really, really good for garrisons. But Batanian noblemen, of course, are the best archers in the game, but they're expensive. And they're expensive to maintain. They cost a lot in wages. And by the time I'm fielding large armies, though, I'm going to have, you know, plenty of workshops, plenty of more passive income to work with. So we can recruit, or not recruit, upgrade a lot of these guys now that Now that we've got a little more money, I think I'm gonna hold off on recruiting those guys to top tier though, because they're the most expensive. So of course there's always the early game war between Sturgia and Vlandia, which Vlandia usually just curb stomps them to death. It's almost sad. But now we've reached that threshold where we are far more powerful than 90% of bandit parties. So that's good. That means fighting bandit parties becomes fairly routine.
Arrows! Onwards! Infantry!
Actually,
Move out!
hold position for a while. I want to let the archers get some shots in so they can get some experience. And I want to get some experience in throwing javelins at these guys. Ooh, I almost hit my friendly there. Whoopsie. Plus, I'm getting some early points in tactics by letting my troops fight it out. Always a good thing. Okay, so 5 of these guys are ready to upgrade now, but we'll save some money. Things good on this end. I don't think I'm gonna go do tournaments in Vlandia for now. I think I'm gonna spend some time hunting bandits and just floating about. Though I will probably go check out some of the Imperial stuff. I usually like going, I go over here and go down to Epicurtea, places like that.
We're just harmless.
Do some Imperial tournaments are a lot of fun. I like doing Imperial tournaments. Alright, let's take
Warriors!
infantry.
Move! Archers! Onwards!
Archers up there. And
Horses! Forward!
myself right there.
Footmen! Get moving! Bowmen! Move!
We've still got a couple guys that are going to upgrade into archers. The Sturgeon archers are meh. Yeah, I do think Imperial tournaments and Battanian tournaments and Vlandian tournaments are the most fun. It's getting to the point now where I don't need to personally support my shield wall, which leaves me able to do a little gaming here and try leveling up my throwing. Alright. Got at least that one as a thing. 2 looters this person. Some garbage, but hey, it's free money. Alright. The garbage loot is just free money. It's free money, free XP. You think you can get away from me by running up a mountain? Ain't gonna work, pal. Ain't gonna work, buddy.
Footmen! Onwards! Arrow! Forward! Bounce! Move out! Bows! Forward!
Get higher a little bit.
Infantry!
And you
Get
guys
moving!
get over there.
Arrows!
Alright,
Onwards!
get up even higher. If the infantry's in front of them, the enemy will generally go for the infantry first, which is why I don't feel too bad leaving them a little exposed, especially when we're fighting much smaller parties like this. But I am going to try and take out as many as I can with javelins, just because I need to level up that skill. Plus, these guys got a long way to go to get to my men. Hello. How did that miss? I literally threw it at point blank. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I want to get throwing up to at least like 75 to 100. Even my troops' javelins just disintegrate them now. The nice thing about doing Flandian tournaments, I forgot about this, is that they use that billhook weapon in their tournaments that counts as a polearm but works like a two-handed weapon. And so it's a super easy way to grind polearm skill. Hello! How are you doing? Tricks beats time. Sorry, that's hard to say for me. Game Tricks beats time. That's a tongue twister. You trying to confuse me? No, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Having a fun time playing some Butterlord. Awesome. Glad you're doing well. Let's go sell off some of our winnings here. Ransom off our prisoners. Do another tournament, since apparently there's one going on here. This is how we make our money, Arthur. Been checking out streams? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. We're having a grand old time. Selling lots of loot. Who plays this game? A lot of people play this game. A lot of people like this game. I love this game. Because I love... So I picked the game that came before this, because of course this is a sequel to Mount & Blade Warband. When I joined the army in 2009, I bought Warband like my first time I was on leave, and instantly fell in love with it. I must have, when I was deployed to Iraq in 2011, I must have put 1,000 hours into this game easily when I was overseas, because a lot of downtime. And so when this came out, I was an early adopter of Bannerlord, and I've seen this game improve a lot over time. I think it still's got a way to go until it's, you know, exactly where the community wants it, but I'm still having a lot of fun with it, especially with the full release now and Steam Workshop support for mods. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. We got disqualified on the first match. Oh, I got screwed. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I'm old. I'm only 32, but you know, I've got very, very fond memories of this game 10 years ago. Or not this game, but it's
You got a problem?
its legacy, you know. It's the precursor to it. Yeah, 2009 really doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but it is. Very long time. Even I kind of had an old man moment the other day because I got out of the army in
Get
2013.
moving! Arrows!
The
Forward!
very beginning of 2013 is when I got out of the army. I was 23 at the time. And, well, I turned 23, actually. My birthday's in February. And I realized
Get moving!
that it's almost been 10 years. It's been 9 years since I got out of the army. Almost 10 years. Time does go by fast when you are gaming. You are correct. That is a truer statement has not been said recently. Plus, you know, a lot of life changes going from being, you know, single man to married, starting a family, owning a home, all those fun first time things. And now, you know, being an epic pro Fortnite gamer. I just do this for fun. It's a hobby, but I really enjoy it. I enjoy entertaining others, let's put it that way. And, of course, just the fact that, in general, Twitch audience tends to be younger than myself. I find myself giving out a lot of, like, dad advice, you know? Been gaming since 5 years old. About the same for me. Though, when I was growing up... So, my older sister had a NES. And...
Yeah?
So I played that first. But my first console that I had for myself...
Infantry!
I got when I was about
Onward!
5
Move!
or 6,
Bosses! Move
was
out!
a Sega Genesis. And the Sega Genesis,
Footmen!
underrated
Get moving!
console.
Arrows!
Alright. That console was amazing. I loved the Sega Genesis. The
Forward!
Master System in Europe. Or Mega Drive in Europe, excuse me. Mega Drive in Europe. The Master System was the precursor.
Warriors!
Which I never had a
Onward!
Master System. I loved Sonic as a wee lad, though Sonic was something I never really stayed with. Like, I never had a Dreamcast, so I never played Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2 when they were new. Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles was the last Sonic game that I played when it was new. You know, like, I've played pretty much all of them since, other than like the new ones, like the bad ones, right? All the classic ones, like Sonic CD, Adventure 1 and 2, Heroes, all that. I played those later on, but I never played them when they were new. But then I got a PlayStation 1, and that's what really, really got me into video games was PS1 and PS2. For Svein from Zavarena. His kinswoman married. Yeah. Sure. Excellent. One of my brothers got married. Playing the Wii Star Wars Force Unleashed, dude. I don't think I ever actually played Force Unleashed 2. I played Force Unleashed 1 on PS2, I believe. But the first game that I really, really, really got into was the first Metal Gear Solid. Like, into. The first Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII. Those were like my games. But then, after PS2, I pretty much became a PC gamer. Yeah, I was a little older. I think I was late high school. Or, no, I graduated, what? Do you remember what year that came out? I don't remember what year exactly that came out, because... Shit, I don't remember off the top of my head. Had to be like 2007, 2008? I'm actually gonna Google it on my phone real quick. Give me un momento. Un momento. My phone is slow because my phone is old. Because I don't care that much about my phones. So I've just never bought a new one. Force Unleashed 2 release date. 2010. Okay, I was in the army already. Shit. Never mind. For Force Unleashed 2, I don't remember. I must have played Force Unleashed 1 before them. It's hard to remember. I'm old. It's hard to remember this. I'm going senile. I'm Joe Bidening at the moment. I'm having a Biden moment. Having a Sleepy Joe moment, boys. Alright, 1v1. All in, baby. We need that money. Big money, no whammies. There we go. Now that our two-handed skill's above 75, it's starting to pop off. Dude, I hear you on that. Let me put it this way. At 32 years old, I still maybe talk to 2 or 3 people that I knew in school at all. And I hardly see them. And hell, I even only talk to like 1 or 2 people that I knew from the army still. And then even that's pretty rarely. That's just one of the unfortunate things about growing up, you know, getting older. Not to say that I don't have friends. I do have some very good friends. Though I've made, since I got out of school, most of my friends have been made through like work, right? 'Cause, like I work at a gun store. It's very easy to make friends when you work at a gun store. It's very easy to make friends when you work at a gun store. I used to have a complete steel trap memory. I used to have a very vivid memory for even details of old memories, but when I was in the army, unfortunately, I got a brain injury. Nothing crazy, like, people always ask, so I will preempt the question. No, it didn't happen when I was at war or overseas in Iraq or anything like that. I didn't... Despite all the craziness that happened in Iraq, I came out of Iraq completely unscathed. No, 2 months after we got home from Iraq, we were doing an obstacle course for our morning physical training, and I fell off the obstacle course because it was wet. And fell about 3.5 meters down onto the back of my head, and got a brain injury and broke my neck. So I had a real gamer moment there. A real gamer moment. All right, let's see. What should Yeah, we're going to keep pumping vigor for now. Just to become absolute melee Chad that is just unstoppable in melee.
Oh, we got no quarrel.
That's a story. It is definitely a story. I think it's incredibly ironic.
Hear me, get moving. Archers, forward. Bounce.
Incredibly ironic.
Move out. Footmen, move. Bows, move out.
All right, let's level these throwing skills. That literally weaved between like 6 people. It didn't hit anybody. Mein Gott. Ach mein Gott. I am just bad at throwing weapons. I just need to get good. I just need to buckle up and get good.
The day is lost. Warrior attack.
Alright. Chase down the flowing bit. Did you take JROTC in school? See, I was a rebellious child in school. I was like a rocker, long hair, all that. Even though I came from a military family, History is definitely my favorite subject too. Oh my god. I can talk about history all day, all night. But my dad was military. My grandfathers were all military. My uncle was military. It's in the blood. It's just in the blood for me. Also, the big recession hit really as I was graduating high school. So once I graduated high school, there was not really a whole lot for jobs at the time. It was a very difficult time. Financially for everybody, and I grew up really poor anyway, so we didn't have a lot of extra money. And so basically, for about a year and a half after graduating high school, I hopped from job to job, minimum wage, shit jobs, you know. Nothing good. Making, you know, freaking $8 an hour, slaving my life away, and getting nowhere. So it was basically like, I either need to go to, like, trade school and learn a trade, or I need to join the army. I tried trade school first. The waiting list at that point to get into... Dude, my first job was Safeway as well, though. I worked at the the Subway, or not Subway, Safeway gas station. And that was my first ever job. Back in, of course, 2008. But gas prices were so high at that point. Now, mind you, gas prices now are higher than they were then. However, you know, we made less money, right? Minimum wage in my state is $14.50 an hour now. So you can get by making minimum wage and making minimum wage and still, like, you know, afford to feed a car. But back then it was really difficult. So I was literally just, like, working to pay for my gas to get to work at that point. I'm sorry, man, but, you know, I've got a lot of people with disabilities and stuff in my family, and I'm technically disabled, though I don't claim it. The Veterans Affairs Department says I'm 90% disabled, but I tell them to go fuck themselves. I don't really like these caravan guard troops, unfortunately. My favorite job ever, I think, was when I was working with the severely disabled for a while. That was my favorite job ever, but unfortunately, it was not to be due to COVID. For 3 months. Hey, that's about as long as I worked at Safeway, man. It's about as long as I worked at Safeway. They literally just they didn't pay enough for me to make the gas to get to work every day, and you know, the hours weren't full time at that point. You know, I had an apartment. My rent was $600 a month, and I was making because I was supporting myself and my father, who was very disabled, and I was making like $8.25 an hour. I was spending, it took $55 to fill my tank up to go to work every week, and I was making about $120 a week. So over half my check every week went to gas, and I was barely making rent. Between, you know, my dad's disability, Social Security disability payment, and, you know, the meager sum I was taking in. So I ended up joining, after trade school didn't work out because the waiting lists were too long, I joined the army because it was like, I don't have much of a choice. And I actually really like the army. The problem is, if you get one person above you, like in charge of you in the army that doesn't like you, you're fucked. Like, your continued upward movement in career in the military is dependent on the people above you wanting you to advance. And it wasn't always like that. So, is what it is. I took my out as soon as I could, especially because my health was worsening.
You
at
got
the
a
time.
problem?
And here we are. You know, back to just working and enjoying my life. But now that I own my own place and I'm married, things are more stable. I can afford more to just do what I would like to do as a job rather than worrying about, oh, is this the highest paying job I can get? You know. Which is why I'm in a very content place in life. That shot. Oh, that had to hurt. That hurt. Ooh, right in the hip. Ouch. These poor bastards didn't stand a chance. Alright. More free money. Be nice if we could find somewhere that sells more charcoal as well. Let's see. I don't care about melee use of throwing weapons, but more damage against horses is always good. We are going to be doing a lot of throwing weapons and possibly bows later from horseback. That's a good goal. Right? Like I've always had like aspired to have the opinion that like gameplay to me is less important than just like having a good time and chilling with chat. You know? Telling a story and having a good time. Just hanging out. I find that to be more appealing than just, look at my epic gameplay compilations.
You got a problem?
Oh.
Infantry! Onwards! Arrows! Move out! Mounts! Forward! Warriors! Move! Arrows! Move
The
out!
archers in the forest where they can pick these guys off. Taking some hits is fine as long as we are getting that throwing skill leveled up and maybe pole arms as well.
Bowmen! Get
Fall
moving!
back a little bit.
Footmen! At them!
Charge. Oh, that missed. Oh wow, I flubbed that shot. Nice. You know, I've tried YouTube. I tried YouTube actually before I tried Twitch. So I took an extended break from Twitch. I started Twitch in, I believe, 2017 or 2018. And I got up to like 200 followers in a few months. You know, got affiliate, got all that stuff going on, and then life circumstances changed greatly. And I had to take about a 6-month break from Twitch. And I really only just really started taking Twitch serious, like super seriously again. Like the other day. I kind of had to sit down and have a heart to heart with myself and be like, I either need to shit or get off the pot. I either need to like commit to taking streaming seriously and make it a major part of my life and treat it like a second job. Essentially. Treat it like a part-time second job, or I need to just delete my Twitch account. One of the two. Because half-assing it and like doing a stream like once a week and then maybe forgetting for a couple weeks, and you're never gonna grow like that. Active almost all every day streaming. That's how I was starting out too. Like for the first solid like year and a half, I streamed almost every day. It especially helped that I was playing a lot of Arma 3 at the time, and I was playing with a Arma 3 clan that played every day. So that was super easy. But, you know, I quit that in 2018 or 2019, and I started getting this weird thing, like, where I'd get a weird anxiety almost, where it's like, oh, if this game isn't doing well, or if this game isn't popular, I shouldn't play it on stream, or and finally I'm just like, fuck it. Whatever I feel like playing, I should just play it and stream. If it's a good stream, it's going to get views either way, and if I'm doing well as an entertainer, it's going to do well either way, right? Or it's not. One of the two. Not every stream is going to do well, no matter how big you get, right? You're going to have streams that don't do as well as others. That's life, right? That's just the way it is. But, I mean, networking with other streamers is important. That's why, like, I will always stan my boys over at Small Streamer Community. Small Streamer Community has been great to me because they've stuck with my ass through my many times of essentially giving up on Twitch for a month or two. So I will always stan them. They're a great community. They really help people get started and you know, gain steam at all levels of streaming. I've given and received a massive amount of technical advice from Small Streamer Community. Shout out Small Streamer Community, as always. 752 followers is fucking good. That's higher than I've ever been. I lost a lot of followers, of course, when I essentially abandoned my Twitch for, you know, almost a year. Alright, our wage is going to be really high now, but we've got a lot of money built up, so this is good. This is good. We're going to take Frugal to decrease that wage a little bit. Should probably buy some food while we're here. See, that's what I need to start posting on TikTok. Like, I have a Twitter for this account, but I'm never really on it. Like, I have a bot that posts to the Twitter every time I go live. And that's about as much as I touch Twitter. And I haven't really, like, most of my promotion has been through Discord. I need to promote on other platforms for growth, but, you know, for an old man like me, for old man tier, it's a bit much. I don't like being on my phone all the time. Nice, that's pretty good. I hate being on my phone all the time. I'm weird like that. So, it's something that, like, hey, I'm gonna have to commit to doing that. You know, I'm gonna have to get a newer, better phone, because I'm still running a Galaxy S7. That thing's on its last legs. I need to get a newer phone and actually start promoting on Twitter and TikTok, and maybe even Facebook, to really get the name out there, you know? Build the brand, as one might say. Let's see, they got anything good? Yeah, I need to do Instagram too. And the problem is I need to make all those accounts. And that's, you know, that's an undertaking. But once I get a new phone, I'll be hopping on that for sure. Alright, let's see. Do any of these guys sell charcoal or hardwood? Of course not. You'd think, like, the Botanian towns would always have this stuff, seeing they're in the forest. You would think. One would think. But one would mostly be wrong, unfortunately. Hey, this is how we're seeing the world a little bit. Trade. Goods. No hardwood, no charcoal. That is unfortunate. And no tourney. Well, let's start working our way into the Empire. We'll make our fortune in the Empire. Yeah, I think my Twitter has like 50 followers. Ooh, there's a tournament going on at Sargot. We will take advantage of that. Ooh, excuse me. Got a little bit of the burps. Got to reload this thing.
Come on!
Oh my god, 2 guys with shields. Alright, I got him, I got him. This is how we get some crossbow skill too, boys. Oh, I'm glad he didn't hit me there. Come on. I've never even heard of Linktree. Yay, man, how's it going? How you doing today? I'm doing good. I got some exciting job news today. So, I'm feeling good, and I've started taking streaming seriously again, so I'm back on my grind. I'm back on my Sigma Male grind set. Alright, I'm in my element. Another 4 teams of 2 going so total sicko mode. Need to just take that guy out of the fight and pick up his weapon. So I believe these give polearm experience, not two-handed, which would be fucking excellent. Yeah, they do. All right, we're gaming now. Ow. We are gaming now. Good. We've been needed to get our polearms. Is that called Hyper Online? Yeah, never. That's another one. Heard of it. Make sure you drink water. Oh yeah. Though when I'm streaming, I enjoy drinking some diet soda. 90% of my fluid intake is still water. Like I'm having a Diet Shasta grapefruit. It's essentially Fresca, but you know, store brand. It's a VTubing social network. Ah, I see. I never really got into the whole VTuber thing, so that explains why I haven't heard of it. Not down in it at all. I know some people who do like the VTuber thing, but it's never my bag. Maybe because like everybody kind of has like a lot of people always say like, oh, everybody's got a streaming persona, right? Like everybody kind of puts on a little bit of a character when they stream. They're like, no, this is just me. I'm just a wacky guy. I'm just a silly little goblin. Hey, don't stab my horse in the ass, man. You know, I'm a pretty normal guy. I'm a pretty groovy guy. I'm a pretty chill guy. And I get a little sugar in me, and I get a little cuckoo, get a little crazy. Not a big soda person. In tanker trailer mechanics. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. My job news isn't as big. It's just, you know, I've been working at a gun store, and the thing is, like, hours have been kind of hard to come by right now, just due to the fact that, like, holidays are coming, and we're actually, most of our departments are actually a little overstaffed right now, because it's a big department store. I just work the gun counter. And, anyways, I just found out that essentially in a few weeks I'm going to be getting the full-time position that I want at basically wrangling the gun counter. And I'm pretty stoked on that. See, that I definitely need to also invest in like my time and energy into getting like throwing YouTube thumbnails and stuff together and being better about uploading my VODs to YouTube. So I do have a YouTube channel where I am starting to be good about uploading my VODs 2 days after I stream them. However, like I need to actually like make thumbnails for them and stuff like that. As of now, I'm basically just throwing the raw footage of the VODs on YouTube and calling it good, you know, which isn't gonna get views or anything. At this point, it's just to have the videos up, you know, have something up there. But I need to invest more time and energy into it. It's, you know, it's a process, especially that I'm not used to spending as much time on it as I need to, since I kinda. Oh shit. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. It's like I had not that exact situation happen to me, but I had a kind of similar situation happen. Yeah, face on thumbnails is usually a good way to go. But I had a thing happen where basically like I had a background check for a job, and they just call me when I'm on vacation, like, hey, what's up with this? It looks like you have an active case against you on your record. Oh, ads are running. Uh-oh. Damn you, ads. Damn you mid-roll ads that I fucking should turn off, but I keep forgetting to. But anyways. Yeah, dealing with incompetent fucking courts and shit is insane.
Move out!
Because I ended up having to like call my county prosecutor's office and shit, be like, I haven't been arrested in years. Why does it say I have a fucking active felony case against me when it pops up on a background check? You're like, oh, it seems like the last time you got arrested, you know, for like an army bar fight, it never just got dismissed. And I'm like, that's some fucking bullshit, yo. That is some fucking bullshit. Oh, it wasn't an army bar fight. It was something else. It was something stupid though. It was like something ridiculous that you like should not even be on your record. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I'm trapped, let me out. Fucking, I need to remember to just turn pre-roll or mid-rolls off for now. Ad revenue is nothing compared to like losing viewers and losing potential subs to fans. Subs is where a small channel is. Not ads. Oh yeah, it's still a massive pain in the ass though. Like, it sucks having to deal with something stupid like that, man. So sorry you had to deal with that. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna get clean thrust for polearms because most polearms are thrusting weapons. Let's see here. Influence game from battles, definitely. And always fervent attacker. I'm almost never on the defense. Another point in vigor, because we want all of these to be max learning limit, at least 250. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That reminds me, I need to stop in at the boys' small streamer community. The boys, girls, and anyone otherwise that at SSC. And that's a fucking awesome community for streamers, man. I need to fucking hop back on there and say hi to those guys at least. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
So I need to get a better
What do you
setup
want
in here
with
for
us?
face cam. Like, I have face cam, I just don't have it on at the moment because the lighting in here sucks in this room. And I need to like put something behind me or something to make it look better before I start using face cam again. But oh yeah, that's something else I was talking about. That's a streamer community thing. Sorry, I get to rambling, you know.
Get moving!
Old man Tyr gets to
Arrows!
rambling
Forward!
sometimes
Horses!
about things
Move!
nobody else knows or gives a fuck about.
Footmen! Onwards! Bowmen! Get moving!
Alright. Let's stomp these guys' fucking lungs out. Oh wow, that was way short. Bonk! They made looters more dangerous, man. They're still, like, weak as hell, but the fact that some of them have two-handed weapons, they can be a right menace now. Right menace. That changed a lot. Yeah, dude, that was like 2017, 2018 for me, man. Was like, man, I fucked up. I gotta change some shit. But it all ends up for the better in the end. I mean, I ended up married out of the fucking deal, so I can't complain. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, stop being too comfortable in life. That's one thing I've noticed, like, with me, my biggest weakness is that sometimes I just get too comfy. I get too comfy, I start taking things for granted, getting too stuck in the day-to-day mundanity of life, and that's when you lose track of your goals, you lose track of where you want to be rather than where you are. I kind of had to sit down and give myself a talking to about that. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Injuries, legal issues, job issues, all that shit can just fucking really make you sit and have to, like, take a fucking hard look at yourself. And I kind of did that the other day. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing as much as I could. And I'm not doing as much as I should. Right? And if I'm not doing as much as I could, or as much as I should just change that, right? I should just buckle down, say, stop being fucking lazy to myself, and stop being too comfortable with, you know, where you're at. Stop being too comfortable with, you know, the mundane, normal day-to-day shit of just work, eat, sleep, relax. Work, eat, sleep, relax. And I figured out all I'm fucking doing when I'm getting home from work every day is sitting on the fucking internet and doing nothing. I'm like, bro, I gotta be at least a little bit productive, you know? I gotta step it up a bit. And so I started taking this seriously again. You know, I started really doubling down on my workouts again. You know, started fucking really busting my ass at work. And shit, I feel so much fucking better. And yeah, oh yeah, women troubles. That's a good way to ruin one's own life, is to get involved with the wrong young lady. Or to, you know, fuck things up with a lady.
Warriors! Move out!
But I think we've all been through that 6 or 7 times over the years, at least. Yeah, and that's the thing, you gotta be self-critical about it to, like, really just appreciate how much you grow from it. From self-improvement. Self-improvement is useless without a little bit of, you know,
Arrows!
self-crit.
Onward! Warriors! Forward!
So, you know, just I ended up watching videos of Rich Piana fucking yelling about motivation. I'm like, all right, yep, that's where I need to be in piano mode. 8-hour arm workouts, baby. these looters are fucking far out for being 6 of them. Or these bandits, whatever the fuck they are. I forgot already who I'm attacking. Chat, you're getting me distracted by talking to me. Just kidding. I love these kind of streams where I actually like get to just chill and talk with chat. Kind of put the game on the back burner a little bit and just hang out with y'all. That's what I like to do. That's the most fun for me. Though of course, you know, not saying I don't enjoy my games. I love playing games. But hanging out with y'all is what's fun. You know, I've been able to headshot some of these guys even when they have a fucking shield, and I'm trying to like pull that off. But I'm not in fucking sicko mode enough to get that shit rolling right now. Let the boys take them for a spin. Fucking throwing axes in the air, holy shit. There we go, boys. The lads. I'll see what I can do. Unfortunately, like, the place I work at, we don't really deal with a lot of, like, mills or stuff like that. Most of what we deal with is, like, your stuff typical normie gun buyers are buying, you know? Handguns for self-defense, you know, ARs, a few AKs, stuff like that. Just your average American gun buyer stuff, you know?
At them!
We're actually helping a random party of Vlandians out here. But I'll see what I can find on, you know, Gunbroker, stuff like that. Oh damn, I just took a lot of damage there. Boys? Oh yeah, I will. For sure, brother. My name's Toros. My name is Untheri. And I'm forever... I don't know why I'm pronouncing everything like it's Old Norse. Oh, I can, though. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you a neat thing. Sundays at the gun counter, I spend all day on Gunbroker. That's what I do on Sundays. Let's see here. Alright, ransom our prisoners. We got 24 battle-ready troops still. Let's sell most of the garbage that we've got. And did they have any goddamn hardwood? Or charcoal? Nope. Well, we'll see what we can do then. We just want to smelt everything that's going to give us hardwood first. And then make that into that. We still want to focus the hardwood stuff so that we can make more. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. Now we can sell off the byproducts here and make a little more money. Arthur. Sell off that wine. We don't need that. We sell off that raw silk as well. So 1600. We're making money. We're making money. It was good to meet you as well. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. It's a grand time, and thank you for the follow as well. Wait for it.
Zardoz is pleased.
Zardoz is pleased. Thank you for coming by. And hope to see you again sometime soon. Let's see here. Scale shoulder guards? That'd be pretty sick. Male shoulders? I forget, we're rolling in money right now. I can definitely afford this shit. I don't know why I'm being so apprehensive to spend money. but I've been being very apprehensive to spell. See you later. Thank you. All right. Now, we were going, before we got so terribly distracted, we were going to start heading towards the Empire. Start hanging out over there, maybe do some tournaments, make some more moolah. Maybe recruit a few Imperial troops as archers. They make pretty decent archers for not too expensive. Though eventually, I mean, I'll be replacing 90% of my archers with Battanian noblemen. But, that'll be when I can actually, like, afford to field a large army and not, like, just hemorrhage money the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a hot minute, gentlemen. And because, like I said, for people who missed early on in the stream, I kind of intend this to be a long-term playthrough. But I streamed it from this playthrough like once or twice a week, and just do like a long-term thing of slowly building up, not really taking it too fast, trying to rush to end game. So I found, at least for me, when I rush towards like mid-late game, is when I just lose interest in it, and I end up just not having a fun time or not having a good time, and therefore I stop playing. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna take this like I do with like a Skyrim playthrough, where I play it a couple days a week and just have a good time with it and just play it through with like end game goals in mind and stuff like that. All right, excellent. Our first Imperial tournament. I've found that Imperial tournaments are like one of the best ways to farm money in Renown. Once you're confident and competent enough that they become easy to win consistently, they are like, it's just an excellent way to farm and level up and make money. Excellent. Next round. Another one. This is all 1v1s. That's what makes it so easy. Group fights in Imperial tournaments can get a little wacky with all the javelin throwing going on, but a lot of them are just 1v1s like this, but they're very manageable even at lower level. And we're getting to the point where, you know, Torolf here is a pretty competent fighter. Oh, dude, hell yeah! You are always, brother. We served together. We served together. You were anyone that I served with. Let me be clear. Anybody that I served with that is still cool with me is always welcome in my neck of the woods. Right? I will always uphold that. And that's just real talk, you know? But yeah, I would love for you to come out, man. It's been too many years since we were in big fucking Mother Army together.
To hell with you!
Oh, this guy was... Ooh, this guy's a gamer. No, he's not.
He's dead. He's dead and I win.
Alright. Yep, we can just sell that hat. Get even some more money. Let's head... I want to start heading this way. So, let's set a course for Jalmaris. And see where the road takes us. Come here, you.
Yeah? What?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. If it's feasible for me to do it, I'll do it.
Bows! Get moving! On! Onwards! Warriors! Move out! Archers! Onwards!
At least our archers are getting pretty good. But we need more of them. I think we've got a good amount of infantry for now, considering we've got a full first rank and starting to build up a second rank there. Though a couple of those guys are going to level up into archers, so I might get a few more infantrymen. But I want to get like 5-6 more archers.
Footmen! Here! Forward! See you in hell!
one thing I do love about Warband is sometimes the hits get so visceral. It feels like you just ruined that guy's fucking day. You know what I'm saying? It is gnarly. All right, now we'll head on to Jalmara. It'll take us a little longer because we're disorganized, but that always happens after a battle. Takes a while for your troops to get organized up again. There we go. One of those woodsmen now upgrades to an archer. Ransom those prisoners. Nothing going on at the arena. The dude that took that axe. Oh yeah, I sent him to the Shadow Realm. I love sending bandits to the Shadow Realm though. Alright, and let's smelt these while we're here, because we need to really just like start pumping smithing. Alright. But I am gonna be hopping town to town, tournament hopping, killing looters and stuff along the way, just having a good old time, you know? Enjoying the sights and scenes of Calradia. Where's the surgeon? I'm always gonna check some of these places to see if they got anything good to trade. It's a pretty good sword. I don't know. What I will do though is get a fucking lance, an actual lance over my normal spear, and I'll see if they have any better javelins. Yeah, far better javelins. At this point, my throwing skill is high enough. I don't necessarily need one extra spear in the bag. Let's see. Legionary cape. Yada yada yada. Lordly padded mittens. Or plate striped van braces. I'll get this one. And the mail chausses I have are already better. Damn, that's a nice fucking horse. It's an expensive fucking horse, though. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll probably get a couple pack horses. That'll also speed up our party from having more people on horseback. More people in the party on horseback. Alright, let's head to Poros. We're just gonna kind of circle around and then head back up north. We'll be returning to the frozen north, far richer. Now, I'm not marrying off Hildegun yet. I'm not marrying off my sister. Not yet. Not until I can get a more useful marriage for her. Excellent, they've got hardwood here. We are going to need a lot of hardwood. We're selling our iron and stuff covered some of the cost of that. Alright, we'll head to Lycaron. Then Phykeon. Fucking A. And then we'll head up through the Northern Empire here and return to the north, a far richer man. Far more experienced. Actually reached 25 medicine. Take preventative medicine. And we'll join the tournament. For another opportunity at some good money and a decent item to sell or put on, depending on how good it is. But it looks like it's going to be not as good as the helmet I've got on. Ooh, we miss each other. Oh, we leveled up. We got their archer out of the fight, and we're keeping their infantry out of the fight. That's what's important. Now, they're down a guy already, and my troops are in the fight. However, my troops are idiots and are trying to fight them piecemeal. Like one guy fighting two guys at a time. That's dumb of you. Yeah, I'll take the horse guy out. Shit, missed. Oh wait, guys. I used to know the whole like gladiator's prayer thing, or gladiator's salute thing in Latin, in classical Latin, but I've since forgotten most of my classical Latin, unfortunately. Oh, he just took my horse out from under me. Run away! All I've got is a fucking lance. And I'm going to immediately steal that guy's sword. Woo! Right. Now is the time for us to spear game. Got him! Ooh, that was the chef's kiss, boys. That was the chef's kiss. That is how you fucking win. We're down to just 1v1s now? Yep. Now we're in our element. I'd like to learn Latin. Dude, even first season sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I watched, because especially since the story of Arminius and the Battle of Teutoburg Forest is one of my favorite stories from history. The first season was full of bullshit as well. It's full of a bunch of made-up characters they put into the story for no reason, and for some reason made his wife, Kusnelda, who is mentioned like once in any historical text, into like the actual leader, and that like Arminius is just there because, and it's like, I didn't like it. And the portrayal of the battle itself was not very good either. And I've heard the second season is even worse. The only thing I liked about that show is the fact that they inserted actual classical Latin with fairly decent pronunciation into the show, and then had the Germanic tribes, of course, speak modern German to show like the language barrier. It would have been really cool if they would have gotten them to actually speak like Proto-Germanic, but of course we don't really have tons of information about the exact, you know, the exact structure of Proto-Germanic. I mean, we do, but we don't, right? Like, it's just not, it wasn't all written down in the same way that Latin was. Yeah, the only good thing about that show was the Latin. I did not like the idea that they made Arminius into essentially a sniveling crybaby bitch boy. I didn't like that. So, I mean, like, he was a complex historical figure, you know, with heavily divided loyalties. And yes, he did struggle with his, you know, loyalty to essentially the country that raised him, Rome, and his surrogate father, or his real family and his real, you know, background that he came from. That's a really good story to tell. They've fucking screwed the pooch on that. They really screwed the fucking pooch on it, man. And that's why I don't like this trend of like historical dramas, because they did the same thing with Vikings. Vikings was always somewhat fantastical, but they did a pretty good job in the first couple seasons, and then it just got insane. Dude, I like this arena. This one's fucking cool. Oh shit. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm not gaming. I'm dying. I'm just like, I was like bewitched by this cool ass custom arena. Come on, throw them spears at me. You can't fucking hit me. Last Kingdom even ended up being really fucking weird too in the last couple seasons. I fell off on that show too, and I liked that show a lot despite its historical inaccuracies. Despite the fact that that show played really fast and loose with the history of like Alfred the Great Heathen Army, all that stuff, everything essentially leading up to like the unification of England. But like first 3 seasons of that, really fucking good. Loved it. After that, it's had trouble keeping my attention. Let's just put it that way. It's like, it's hard for them to make a decent, long-running show these days that doesn't just evolve into weird shit. And of course, most shows these days are just shit from the get-go. That's why I don't really watch TV that much. I really don't. YouTube has become TV. YouTube and streaming has become TV. My TV. Or my substitute for TV. For normies watch TV, I watch streams on YouTube. No, it's getting to the point where that's become normal. Especially with Zoomers and shit. That's the normal thing. TV is a dying media, man. Yeah. I mean, just look at fucking Rings of Power. Don't get started on that. Disaster. Oh my god. Mein Gott. It's a fucking disaster. Yeah, but All Quiet on the Western Front was made in the 70s. And was based on a very, very, very good book. Yeah, we don't speak of Rings of Power. Yeah, exactly. I like to pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh, I got an even better horse. So I can sell this horse. And I've got an even better horse now. What about horse armor? Oh, that's expensive. That's expensive. Yeah, we're not buying new fucking horse armor, that's for sure. I'm thinking about just getting a falchion to replace this axe. For now. Let's do it. I got the money to drop. Alright, any goods that I could use? Not really. Alright. Well, let us actually accrue our level up here. Shield taking less damage is good, and late game big battles I use shield wall a lot. And let's see here. Increase your charge damage taken by 50%, that's good. Or speed damage bonus. That's the only way spears on foot is viable. However, gentlemen, I will be taking just a very short break to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back in about 1 minute. Don't you go anywhere. Hello. I just got back as well from using the boys' room. What auspicious timing. Dumping master. Alright. Where were we? Where did we leave off? Oh yes, we were hopping from town to town through the Empire, doing tournaments, making some goddamn money, Arthur. Looks like this one doesn't have a current tournament going on, but we can still check, see if there's any good companions or opportunities for trade here. Hardwood. We'll buy hardwood whenever we can, so we can make more charcoal. Actually gonna make most of that into charcoal right now just to pad our smithing skill up to 43. We gotta be close to leveling up again. Oh, we're a little over halfway to leveling up again, and I haven't even given out my points from last level. How unfortunate. There we go, that fixes that. In the Empire? Yes. The Imperial provinces. We're in the Southern Empire, then we got the Northern Empire up here and Western Empire over here. Going from tournament to tournament, making the big bucks. Ooh, steppe bandits. I don't want to tangle with them. I don't have any cavalry. With no cavalry? Let's check out Mazea. Oh, there's a tournament here. We can make some gosh dang money, boys. Aren't we just here? Did I get the bug again where it's just like 2 tournaments in a row? I ain't gonna complain. Alright, we could use the money. So once we get back to Sturgia, play some good beats in there. I don't have any prepared, unfortunately. It really depends on the game. Sometimes with certain games I love to have music going in the background. With others, I find it a little distracting. Like, trust me, I'm probably gonna stream Cyberpunk tomorrow. We're gonna have the car radio going full blast the whole time, alright? Like, and I have some custom stations that I've added to Cyberpunk through modding, just for that purpose. But I don't have any prepared for tonight's stream. Especially, like, I've been looking on doing another Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead playthrough, and of course that game doesn't really have too much for sound, so I almost always have like some nice chill guitar and stuff like that going in the background when I'm playing that. But I need to fully reinstall that game and reinstall all my mods and everything for that game. That game's complicated, man. That game takes a lot of sometimes just sitting and thinking about what to do next to survive. All right. Last fight, we're fighting a we're fighting a Epiphania. I can't even consistently actually say that. You joking all aside, I can hardly consistently say Epiphania. Epiphania. If I tried to pronounce it like it was a Latin name, it'd be easy with Epiphania. Epiphania. Dude, these names actually are easier to pronounce if I pronounce it like it's a Latin word. Strange. Strange, but makes sense. Let's go to Umbrella. Umbrella. And then we'll start working our way back northwest. Ooh, another tournament, boys. You know what that means. Honey, it's 4 p.m. Time for your tournament flattening. Yes, honey. Alright. Ooh, that feathered Spangen helmet. I actually like the... I really like the Imperial helmets in this game. They look cool as hell. How did I miss that guy? I know how I missed that guy. That was a bad shot. That was an extremely bad shot. Alrighty.
Die, you bastard!
Let me get my sword out.
Come on!
Oh, I thought I still had a javelin in my hand. Well, it turns out I literally have a javelin in my hand. Turns out to be a little more literal. Get over here. Let me kill you. Allow me to slay you. AI actually couch their lances now. That's a fucking miracle. And I'm gonna need that. For taking down horse boys. We're gonna need this. There we go.
Heaven be praised!
Yeah. The javelin just sticking out of my hand. That is an oof. And we drew Javelin Boy again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. 'Cause on one hand, I do need to improve my throwing skill. On the other hand, trying to hit these horsemen with javelins can be a little hard. These guys are not even paying attention to me, so. Hey, stop that. Stop actually attempting to win. Spear, anybody drop a spear? No. Well, let me chase down this guy and his spear so I can kill him and take his spear. Ironic that the Ekite is the one that got dehorsed and killed. Damn, you didn't even need my help, bro. Alright. Fighting Amalulf the Brave. We'll see how brave he really is. We will see how much he matches up to Thorolf Ulfink. Terror of the Wolf. Charter of Pants. Alright. Let's see. There you are. This might actually be a fairly difficult one just due to the fact that he's just as heavily armored as me, if not more. Never mind, this guy sucks ass. I hesitated a little too much. I can outspeed these guys 90% of the time with my swing speed, but I just can't hesitate. I just have to go all in on offense. You either got to go all in on offense or all in on defense. Trying to mix the two ain't gonna work. Ironically, though, it seems like I do better when I go just all out on offense. That spanking helm is worse than what I've got. So we'll sell both of those. I'll actually check what they've got in the store here. We could definitely use with a better shield. That's a pretty good one for a decent price. It's definitely a decent price. So, onward through the fog, gentlemen. Alright, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you again for the follow and the sub. And hopefully we'll be seeing you again on another stream. I'll probably start streaming about the same time tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening for me, at least. here in Pacific time, as I get off work at the same time tomorrow. Then I've got my days off, so I'm gonna be streaming. All right, but I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. Now, anything good here? Anything good? Anything we need? Yo, were those plate pauldrons? Nah, iron plate pauldrons. It's not really that much of an improvement. Because we also gotta always be thinking about our drip, boys. Alright. We gotta be maintaining at least decent fashion. Bleat. Bleat. Alright. Let's see. Less garrison wages or higher garrison limit. We're gonna take wages. We taking wages at that point. Alright, we definitely need to pump riding. I could have put another into pole arms at this point, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm really gonna pump riding and riding, athletics, and smithing. We are at our limit for athletics at the moment. Or if we're not at the limit, we're very, very close. Very, very close. Oh, we can take these guys out while we're here. They're literally in the middle of the road, in the middle of the way. It's not a super inconvenience for us to just, you know,
get moving!
Kill them.
Moving!
No, they're actually in a good spot already.
Move!
And you know what?
Attack! Arrow! Give them hell!
There's no reason for us to pussyfoot around here. No reason for us to beat around the bush. Now we can couch our lance. If we don't get cucked, here's the thing though, like, I don't want to get political on stream, and I know that Ukraine and the war in Ukraine is a very hotbed issue for a lot of people that they're very, very passionate about, and I can understand why. But I called it years ago when I said that the war in Donbass was essentially a dry run for invading Ukraine. The lesson the Russians should have learned from that is that invading Ukraine would be a bad fucking idea. They should have gathered that in the fucking first place. And the state of the Russian military for the past since the 90s has been bad, very bad. It's not the Soviet military. It's not the same as the Soviet military. So the Russians fucked up, way overestimated their power, and overestimated the quality of their troops, overestimated the quality of their equipment. Definitely overestimated the quality of their tactics, and now it's biting them in the ass. And to me, it's just interesting to watch it happen from a military analytics perspective, in that it's really interesting to see how much they fucked up. Honestly, you know what? Drip is overriding actual armor stats on this one, because that just fucking looks good. That just looks good the way it is. So if it did come down to an actual, you know, pissing match between the US and Russia, which it won't, and it probably never will, let's just say it would not go well for the motherland. Yeah, I like these redesigned arenas. They're fucking cool as hell. I like that there's like actual terrain in here and it's not just flat. Yes, of course there's a whole thing of the truth of being the first casualty of war. Absolutely. Like I've always maintained from the beginning of this conflict, I don't support either side because I'm not on either side. Right? Like, I've got no reason to support Russia, and I've got just absolutely zero reason to support Ukraine, the most corrupt country in Europe. Right? Like, both of them are incredibly corrupt countries, and it's a brother war. Like, I don't support the war in general either way, but from a military analytics perspective, the Ukrainians have fucking trounced them. Like, from a perspective of just superior tactics, superior equipment, superior training, even before the West got very, very heavily involved, it was not going well for the Russians. And there's a lot to learn from that in tactics that... Oh, shit. The combined arms warfare of the Cold War is dead, essentially, is what this war has taught us. And that people who... Damn it, I actually lost that tournament. People and especially countries who refuse to learn from the fact that warfare has changed since the 80s, and the 70s and the 60s, are the ones who are suffering for it, right? But... I'm not gonna be out here waving a fucking Ukrainian flag because it's the sex trafficking capital of Europe, right? And ending sex trafficking is something that I am absolutely passionate about. Ending human trafficking in general, and you know, Ukraine has been for many years a hub of human trafficking. Their government is extremely corrupt at every single level, right? Doesn't matter because the Russians aren't really taking prisoners anyways. Right? It's the Ukrainians that are taking fucking prisoners. The Russians are on the back foot in every fucking aspect of this war. But the thing is, I still somehow see Russia boos from the West, Americans at that, who are like, who are in denial and say like, oh, Russia's winning. Russia's winning, bro. Russia's totally winning, bro. Cope, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Putin is not going to come make your life better. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's fucking weird, man. Russia is just as... Russia is not like... I have to explain this to, like, especially, like, American right-wingers who think just because... you know, Ukraine bad also means Russia good, it's like, no, Russia is not your friend. Like, Russia's not your friend, Ukraine shouldn't be your friend either. Neither of these people are, you know, your true ally, you know? No, it's all good, I'm just saying, like, I don't like to get political about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to avoid politics in general on stream these days, but you know, I will talk for days and days and days about like the military tactics and stuff being used, and why the Ukrainians have been so successful lately, and a lot of it has to do with not with how much equipment the West has given them, but the changing up of tactics and how quick they are to embrace new tactics, like use of drones, even commercial level drones that you can buy at fucking Walmart, as weapons and as intelligence gathering devices. Superb. Absolutely superb. The US can learn a lot from this shit too. European militaries can learn a lot from this shit, you know, it's interesting. The problem is that people are too involved. Even though it's not our war as Westerners or as Americans, people, especially on like the more liberal side of things, seem to be really emotionally involved in Ukraine, and so it's hard to talk about these things, especially in a streaming environment where anybody could be watching, anybody could be listening, without people taking a big bias and to one side or the other and being really emotionally involved about it, which hurts the idea of like talking about the tactics and the strategies being used, the logistics, the stuff that I'm interested in, without causing a stir, you know? It's not going to be World War III. For one thing, Russia, there's no way Russia could afford to fight a World War III. China's not going to back them. Are you fucking kidding me? China's not that dumb. You know? So who's going to help them? Iran and North Korea? Two essentially nothing nations as far as, like, world power? Yeah, North Korea technically has, like, the 4th largest military in the world, but it's literally like 80 years out of date. They're still using World War II tactics and, you know, mostly fucking early Cold War equipment. America definitely can. Are you fucking kidding me? America at its normal military budget, you gotta remember, America's normal day-to-day military budget is already like 10 times that. America is probably the only country that could actually afford World War III. You gotta remember that, like, I don't think anybody is actually ever going to fucking have a nuclear war. Everybody knows that that would just end with everyone being fucking wiped off the face of the planet. Also, you have the fact that most of these kind of rogue nuclear nations, can they even afford to launch a nuke? Can they afford to maintain nukes? Probably not. Like, I would love to see what the state of the Russian nuke, seeing the state of the logistics of the Russian army and the Russian Air Force. I would love to see what how badly maintained their nuclear arsenal is. We're not better. We're not in a good economy state right now, but you know what would really jumpstart that? World War III. World War III would definitely jumpstart the American economy. And of course a lot of people don't want to join. But there's also a lot of people that would take the economic opportunity to join. There's a lot of people that would, you know, see the outward social benefits of being, you know, being a soldier on the winning side of a war. I could go on for days about how World War III would really only benefit America in the end. You know, China's economy is fragile, incredibly fragile, far more fragile than the U.S.'s, if you believe it. Because most of the Chinese economy is a paper tiger in that... Hey! Thank you for the follow, Leif Skaldason. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to, Tyr rants about geopolitics in the middle of stream for some reason. And, military stratagems. Oh, I'm definitely at least going to be streaming this several days, 2 or 3 days a week. I intend to have this be a long-term playthrough, as well as I'm planning a large Skyrim playthrough with a 1,000 mod list, and I've also been streaming, having a good time streaming Cyberpunk as well. So I'm going to be continuing that as well. I've got a lot of games and stuff planned, but I'm gonna keep Torulf Saga going. Rants on politics and military conflicts. Sometimes I can't help myself. What the hell is happening with the weather there? Sometimes I can't help myself. You know, my interest in military matters and military history just takes over sometimes. Oh man, I am bad with a bow. Typical Viking. Typical Vikinger. Bad with a bow, except at point blank range. Oh, I need to leave my targets a little more, because I know they're going to be moving. I need to get good with bows again. I used to be really good with bows in this game. I'm falling on my face and making a fool of myself. Stalker 2 isn't canceled, though, that's the thing. They said it's delayed, but it's not canceled. The only game that I'm really worried about the Ukraine conflict affecting largely is Tarkov. Well, plus in the meantime, we've got so many great Stalker mods that are being... you know, like Clear Sky mods and stuff like that are being developed on like the updated X-ray engine that Anomaly is using. It's actually like Anomaly is fucking great. Gamma is another great standalone Stalker mod that's chef's kiss, you know. Forgot about Tarkov. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Tarkov as well because there's been very little update to the game lately. And the only time, honestly, if BSG sees this, I'll get banned. But honestly, the only reason I've kept Tarkov installed on my PC is to play the single-player server emulator for Tarkov, where you can basically mod the game and play it however the hell you want in single-player, where both the PMCs and the scavs are all bots. It's actually a lot of fun, and if you crank up the difficulty of the bots with mods and stuff, it essentially becomes like a survival horror. It's a lot of fun to play it like that.
We won!
Yeah! But once again, it's a game that even like speeding up the progression with mods and stuff, it's a game that just requires it's a huge time sink. I prefer to have my gaming in like short 3 to 4 hour bursts, maybe 5 or 6 hours if I'm really having a good time. And Tarkov just really doesn't hold my attention for more than like 2-3 hours at a time anymore, and you're not gonna get a lot of progression done in Tarkov in, you know, 3, even 4 hours. Do I need to download Stalker game and then? No, for Anomaly, it's a standalone install. At least last time I checked. Look up Stalker Anomaly on ModDB. Essentially download it, install it, run it. Simple as. I've just been having trouble lately with getting Anomaly to work, and I actually need to migrate my Windows install to my SSD, or install another SSD and migrate it over to that. And all that, so I'm kind of waiting to do a lot of installing games or anything like that until I do that. Because all the games I want to play and stream, other than small things that I can install and uninstall here and there, all the games I want to play for the next couple weeks at least on stream are all installed already. And I've got all my mod lists curated and picked out and everything. So, yeah, kind of holding off on installing more games at the moment. Let's see that. Heavy lamellar vest. That's actually worse because we lose more armor that way. I'm going to sell these scale shoulder guards as well just because we could use the money to buy a couple more horses for our boys. For the lads. So 8, 12. We got 15 horses. Buy a few more. That way pretty much all of our infantry are on horseback. I'll recruit a couple woodsmen and like 5 more warriors. So we'll be at what, 32 men in the party. Good day's rest. Hit point regeneration while stationary, and more XP while waiting in settlements. You know, I like the idea of more regeneration while we're moving, and more XP while traveling. At least right now, we're doing a lot of traveling. Go bow accuracy. Excellent, excellent. Well, let's see. Ooh, party of forest bandits. Forest bandits in big numbers are dangerous. In low numbers, they're nothing, and they're good. It's good to farm them when you can find small parties of them, but Larger parties, not so much. Sibir. Another tournament. Let's knock out one more. Never hurts to have more money and items. And that pointy war sword's pretty good. That might actually replace our fucking falchion. Or no, it's got bad swing damage. I want swords with good swing damage. I don't really thrust much with swords. Oh, I almost headshot that guy. Good thing these guys are deciding to ignore me. Enough for me to at least take one of them out. Ooh, shot that guy in the armpit. They're just ignoring me at their own detriment. Wow, that's a lot of enemy infantry. They think the horsemen are a bigger threat. That's why they're like, their AI is whacking out. Ooh, kill him. Olé! Ow, fuck. Ow. Stop it. You kill your friend first. Thanks for the shield, dipshit. Got him. Got him. Unfortunately, I think we've already hit our learning limit for bow right now. Woo! Now you fucked up. Alright, red team's on its last legs. I gotta be the savior of red team here. Apparently none of my other teammates managed to get a single kill. Ooh, I flubbed that shot hard. Got him on the fly. Got a blast. Shit. Eat shit. Come here, you. Oh, he got bonked on the head and he's like, oh man. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta fight somebody that I can't just walk and bash my fucking skull in. Ow.
Come on!
Dickhead. Shit. Got him. Ooh, that was a good shot. Ooh, got him with the ass shot.
Well fought!
Got him with the ass shot, gentlemen. There we go. Getting fast enough now that I can like block shots as I see them coming. Alright, throwing axes it is. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. I'll let this fool waste his axes. And then of course they'll charge right for me as they always do, at which point I just chuck axes and win. Insta win, boys. That's how we do. That's how we do. Alright, let's see here. Broadblade javelins are fucking excellent. So, I will be buying those. Anything better as far as armor? That Huskar Hauberk is a little better than what I've got, but that's like half my money. Yeah, no, nothing I really need to buy, which means I'm going to not the bank. Smelt both of these for the smithing XP, of course. We reached 75 throwing. Oh yeah, always +1 ammo. Always +1 ammo. Now, I'm going to put this focus point into athletics just due to the fact that we had reached our learning limit, and I want to keep... You get such good buffs from a lot of the athletics perks and the riding perks that it's always worth it to just max both of these out. Alrighty. Well, gentlemen, I didn't intend this to be a super long stream tonight, and I'm starting to get a little tired. I have to work in the morning, so I think I'm going to hang it up for tonight. Thank you, everyone, who followed today. Thank you to our new subscriber. Thank you to everybody for coming out and just having a good time viewing the stream. We will be streaming tomorrow evening as well. Probably around 6:30 to 7:30 Pacific time. It'll be another stream about the same length, probably about 3 to 3.5 hours. We'll probably be playing Cyberpunk, maybe a little War Thunder. You know, we'll see. We'll just see what I'm feeling like tomorrow evening. Thank you, and all of you have a good night as well. I'll catch y'all later.